Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today, I want to talk about Yooka-Laylee, which I'm sure you're like, why are you talking about Yooka-Laylee when you have Banjo-Kazooie gameplay on? And I respond with this. I don't have Yooka-Laylee, or the toy box or anything, so I can't really record gameplay of that, and I have no way of actually getting gameplay footage. So I decided to record a little bit of myself playing Banjo-Kazooie. Mostly because I haven't played the game before and I want to play it. So, really, you're watching some of my first initial playings of the game. So, I bet that's quite a bit of fun. Anyway, so what part of Yooka-Laylee do I want to talk about? Really nothing in particular. I just kind of want to talk about how excited I am for the game. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've watched some playthroughs of the toy box, and several versions of the toy box. The original, I believe the toy box plus is what the second one's called. I watched several playthroughs of both of those, and it just looks so fun. Now, one thing I believe games are missing a lot nowadays is just raw entertainment value, just raw fun. And really, Yooka-Laylee looks like it's just all fun. You know, just it does not look like it'll be a chore to play like a lot of other modern games will be. So, why am I excited about it? Well, I want more platformers in my life. I recently bought and played through the PS4 version of Ratchet & Clank, and I absolutely loved that game. Then I played through 1, 2, 3, and I think the one I just beat was Tools of Destruction. Now I think the next one I have to play is The Quest for Booty, which I'm not even going to go into the innuendos about those games. And innuendos are some of Rareware's specialty, even though Ratchet & Clank isn't made by Rareware. Apparently I can't speak the second I start to, make a video. With my very limited time with Banjo-Kazooie, I've probably played it maybe a couple hours. And, I'm still stuck in Clanker's Cavern, which I'm close to beating it, so can't even complain with that. With the limited time I have actually spent with the game, I haven't had a bad time. Sure, I'm playing the N64 version, so I'm having a lot of issues with, the camera and the controls a little bit and whatnot. But the game itself is just a lot of fun. I really haven't had a whole lot of fun with a game like this in a while. Especially a game that I'm, just exploring brand new. Brand new being a 20-year-old game. But that's besides the point. But I think Yooka-Laylee will just be wonderful. So, like I said just a few seconds ago, part of my issue with the original Banjo-Kazooie is the control. Because it's very archaic, it's very old, which you can't really fault the game for because that's kind of how the N64 was. Not faulting the console by any means, I absolutely love that console. I wish I had a lot more games for it. But, the games don't age well. I'm just gonna put that out there. Yooka-Laylee, on the other hand, just everything I have seen looks so smooth and fun. Swimming looks a hell of a lot better. Just wandering around looks a lot, quicker, looks a lot snappier. I believe they said that, in an interview that when they started making the game, they didn't even have the character designs for Yooka-Laylee yet. So they just decided to, make a cube. And the second that the cube was able to feel fun to control, then they started to make a character, which I believe is absolutely interesting. So what else about the game? At first I thought that the aspect of, 100 things spread throughout a giant level would have been really boring. But as I've been playing more Banjo-Kazooie, which the reason I'm drawing so many parallels is because Yooka-Laylee is Banjo-Kazooie, let's be honest. But I thought that the aspect of that would have been really boring and very uninteresting, and I feel the exact opposite way. they can design the levels in such a way to where it's not a chore, it's not a hassle. I enjoy playing through trying to find everything. And for them to do it back then, I can only imagine what they're gonna do now, having so much experience going from, 98 making this game. Which actually, I'm the same age as this game. Very weird to think. That's besides the point. But they have so many years going from this game to Yooka-Laylee. Now, to be fair, not everyone who worked on Banjo-Kazooie made games between those 18 years, but some of them did, I believe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But they still have all of that just simmering in there. Plus, they also had Banjo-Tooie in there. Plus, like the Donkey Kong Country games, and the other stuff I can't think of at the moment. Star Fox Adventure was another game Rareware did. I can't really think of a lot of other games Rareware has done other than Donkey Kong 64. They did that one, which was, in a sense, Banjo 3, just with different characters and different gameplay. In fact, it was a different game. I'm very contradictory right now, just because I'm saying this very off the cuff. And the music. The music for Banjo-Kazooie is really, really, really good. Like, I haven't been fully listening to the music. I've, had other stuff on. But I have, stopped what I've had on, videos and whatnot to just listen to the music. And it's really good. And actually, the music that I found for this video is from Yooka-Laylee. And it also sounds really good. It has the same exact feel and vibe. Now, sure, I probably should have chosen something better for Clanker's Cavern than the Jungle World music, which is what this file is called. But I'm not gonna go into that. Just enjoy the music. I'm probably not gonna play any of it after I record this, but you can hear it off in the background, I hope. I'll fix it, don't worry. Anyways, I just wanted to make this short video, short-ish. It's gonna be about 8 minutes probably. I just want to make this video on just Yooka-Laylee. I can't really express it in any other way. Yooka-Laylee looks really, really good. And I am fully excited. I wish I would have backed the Kickstarter, but unfortunately I wasn't working at the time, so I didn't have any money. So, that's very disappointing. I'm also excited for Bloodstained Ritual tonight, which, that's looking pretty good too. Actually, I made videos on both of these topics a while back, but those were kind of crappy. Not saying this one's much better, but it's probably a little bit better. Anyways, I think that'll do it. I'll see you all next time. Tell me your thoughts on Yooka-Laylee down below, and I'll see you next time. Maybe the next gaming-related video like this I do will be on a separate gameplay channel. Probably not. I really need internet, but we'll go from there. So much for 8 minutes.